Where is he moving? I don't see him anywhere. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's shooting at someone. Let's go.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Bye, Franz. Using the other guy as a meat shield.
Disengaging automated flight control routine.
Let's see, I can even prevent you from repairing Ragev.
Oh my gosh! Why?
No repairs for Ragev, apparently.
The last one, please.
I like, okay, yeah, I won't do anything. I like how it just kind of dies and it just kept floating and just bounced off his cockpit.
We're like all anticipating it now.
Come on, Carrier, do your thing. Do the thing. Do the thing, Carrier.
Do the thing, Carrier.
You can do it.
What if it...
There we go, it's starting. Okay. Now accelerate.
Engage! Woo!
Boop, boop. There we go. That was actually well timed. I like that. That looked really cool. Or is this like where you gotta do the hydrate your streamer because there's like your streamer is your Tamagotchi? Please, chat, let me drink water. I'm so parched. Thank you, Radio Silence. I was only joking around, but it's like the dystopian version. Everyone's a streamer and they have to rely on chat letting them eat. Chat, it's been 4 days. Can I have a ham sandwich, please?
Fluster Neve too. What can I say to Neve that would fluster her? Like, just get up close in the microphone and be like, "Hey Neve, you look so mustardy today."
I knew it was gonna be something related to mustard that someone come up with. Bonk. See, one of them is here. I do see our old tracks. Let's see if we can get on top of the Type 8 now. Bonk. Yeah. No, stay. Perfect. Heck yeah. Hey there, everyone. How's it going? Welcome on in. Bad Big Dino. I was trying to read, I was going to say Bad Bingo at first, but I was like, there was more letters there. Welcome on in Bad Big Dino. How's it going? He searched at the same time as I started, apparently. So we're going to do some BGS today. We're going to help out some friends here with some BGS here in this Lenny Lionaya system, trying to undermine these guys and retreat them because they've been very aggressive to people in the community and very unsavory. We're gonna do some black market trading to start with. But just the people that run that guild have just been right rude to a bunch of the people in the community, streamers and other non-streamers, and just all around not good. Just being very aggressive. We're gonna do some black market trading to get started off with, then we're gonna just kill some ships above stations and stuff. We're gonna smack them. They've been just going on, continue digging themselves further and further into graves over the like past year. So, and just like most of the people are just done with these guys. And you know, I logged into today when they were doing something over there. Another streamer was about it. I'm like, oh, well, I happen to have like been right next door.
You are clear of the station. Have a safe trip, Commander.
We got some. We're gonna sell them some. They're a theocracy. They're a very religious, faction. So they don't like the tobaccos or the drugs, and so we're gonna sell them a lot of tobacco and drugs. And apparently some slaves as well. They don't like those either. That way they can get some scandals going in their news about why they're suddenly trading slaves, and then people their population will be like, I don't know about these guys. I don't know about being part of this cult anymore, and then their influence drops. I mean, it's one way to get the slaves free. They'll go there, and then the newspapers there will lead the newspaper some relevant tips. Be like, there's something going on over there. You should look into it, and then they'll start the scandal, and then to save face, they'll free the slaves. But the scandal's already started. I don't know, just headcanoning how the BGS works. Mainly, it was Weak City apparently. All we know is they don't like slaves, narcotics, tobacco, battle weapons. I couldn't find a place that was close and had all of that though. We want to sell like a little bit of each. Weak City should have it. Then I don't know about the Imperial slaves. They'll probably just get reshipped off somewhere else. Something like that, I suppose. Buying from Gabriguri order, apparently. And then later in the stream, we'll switch over to our other account that's out down in Crab Nebula and do some scouting on that as well. Oh, and Desi with the resub. What's going on? 17 months. That's almost a year.
Ooh, a button.
A button? You pressed the button. How's it going, Desi? Thank you for the resub. Always much appreciated. Money-making recommendations. Exobiology makes a good amount of money. Some certain trade loops you can find at mining can be really good. It really depends what kind of gameplay you like. You can... Most game loops you can find something that, or most like the gameplay styles, you can find something that makes good money. Like if you like combat, Thargoids down out in California Nebula can be pretty lucrative. It's like mission stacking. Some people do like where they'll stack up like the commodity trading missions and stuff. Whole bunch of different things you can do. And really, most of the things in the game will still make you decent money, even if they're not optimal. Get a good combat ship too. You can make a decent amount of money doing combat with the like satellite defense events and stuff as well. That makes like a fair few million per run. Get like 20 million an hour on that. Not necessarily as lucrative, say like Thargoids or like Exobio, but like still a decent amount of money.
Landing successful.
On foot ones can make a decent amount of money, like 10 million per run too, if you're like the high CZs on the ground. Well, they changed us up a little bit recently. They buffed like the NPCs and stuff, so I don't know if that has affected how easy it is to make the 10 mil per run, but supposedly should still be able to. So they don't like tobacco. 200 in there. 200 wacky tobackies. Okay. They don't like narcotics either. This is the actual wacky tobacco. And I hear they have some slaves around these parts. Anything else? Some landmines. They don't like landmines in religious theocracies either, apparently. I mean, who would have thunk they don't like landmines? They apparently don't worship the great Lord Steppy Boom.
Landing coupler disengaged. Departure authorized.
Many jumps was back over. That's not bad at all. 2 jumps each way. That's not bad. Not bad. And then we just gotta sneak them into the station over there. The anniversary and actual resub never seem to line up. Yeah, I think I've noticed that too. Like, tries to have you pay like a few days in advance of the anniversary, I guess, so that it doesn't miss it or something. I don't know how it works. Over here to Lenny. Lenny. It's Lenny, I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce this thing system. Over to Hopkinson Gateway. Sell some of these stuff to their black market there to lower their influence. Get like 2 or 3 runs of this in. Then we can switch to blowing up their ships. Hey, Demizer, how's it going? How's it going? They're so full. So full of mustard? Chili? Maple syrup? Tacos? Rocky Mountain oysters, maybe? Red beans and rice, fair enough, fair enough. I still need to try doing. I need to see how Rocky Mountain oysters go in my chili. I need to one day that I can spend the time to properly prepare some for use in a chili and see how that goes. See if they make a good replacement for the sausage or part of the sausage at least. I think I can do a full pound of RMOs would be a little much. So what I really want to make is like the Nebraska chili. You get some ground beef in there, some beef sausage, some steak, and then, of course, some beef balls. They're really good fried, yes. Yeah, that's what they usually are for, but they can have a nice sausage texture, I think, which I want to try them in a chili. Around here, got to go to the convention. I have been to the Testicle Festival, and that place does not do their RMOs good. I grew up in Western Nebraska. I will snob on the testicles, and they do not season them well at Round the Bend. Yeah, we get the beef sausage in there, and yeah, so the sausage is the other part. Yeah.
Landing gear not deployed.
Yeah, no, I that is one of my things. It's like I grew up with this. I will snob on this. I grew up in Western Nebraska. I will snob on the Rocky Mountain oysters.
Enjoy your visit, Commander.
I don't know, Dizzy, if you do want one that's a place that I find at least okay here over in Eastern Nebraska, there's Red Zone Grill in Colon, Nebraska. Theirs I find acceptable enough for Eastern Nebraska. And if you really want the really, really good ones, Otter Creek Lodge on Lake McConaughey in Llewellyn, Nebraska, I guess technically, is good. They might be closed for a while there. That whole bay got wildfired here recently, though. Yeah, Colon, Nebraska. It's the best name, right? Autocorrect, no, Red Zone Lodge. They're like a sports bar, and our local state football team really likes the red, so it's the Red Zone Bar, I think is what Red Zone something or other. Yeah, you gotta go to Colon. I think they like to pronounce it Cologne there, though. And I don't know how I feel about Colon Cologne. But yeah, they have decent enough Rocky Mountain oysters. Nothing like the Western Nebraska ones, because out there on where we lived, we had a bunch of ranches, so you got the real fresh ones out there. Oh, the best food comes from Colon. I don't know if I want the food that has passed through the colon. Why are we talking about this? What have I devolved into? Anyways, I guess my fault talk about fried testicles. I've done this to myself. But yeah, what is it? They Around the Bend usually does Testicle Festival on Father's Day each year, I think. They do it around Father's Day. But they just, I don't know, they do it, they're just overpriced, and they just don't have they don't do any seasoning to the meat. They just fry them. They're kind of bland at Round the Bend. Jamie with mustard and pickles. Yeah, you know. Get some fried pickles, dip it in some you know, ranch mixed with a little mustard is so good.
Drive charging.
Some fried pickles. Need some fried pickles now.
Cleared the no-fire zone. Flight
If your hot dog tastes like a piece of wood, who you gonna call?
Ghost
Ghost
mustard.
mustard!
Yeah, I need some ghost mustard. I was so upset too. You know, we found that there's apparently a Kami's mustard. There's apparently a Kami's mustard brand out there, and then the one place I could buy it, I had to buy like a minimum order of like $70. I'm like, that's a little much. So I'm still looking for a place that I could buy Kami's mustard without paying for a whole freaking like $70 worth. All right, Weak City, yes, Weak City. Here we go, over to Weak City. Six-second mark, always a little final super cruise after the SCO that takes the longest. I think I saw like Rain Man still going live too. Like this clock keeps going further and further. That was so funny though when he climbed in the landing gear my landing gear earlier, and then just like close it. And then of course the people over in Distant Worlds 3 threw a fit about that. Apparently. Because I'm apparently living so rent-free in their heads.
Zorgon Peterson Alpha Romeo Charlie. Please comply with the flight regulations as you approach the station, Commander. Permission authorized. Set down on landing pad 09er.
So, like, just, me and Rayman are just like, let's just screw around in a random place in a deep space. And then this World Series is like, that's all the proof we need. They're padding their numbers for distant gates. It's like, oh my god. It's like... so we should be able to get some
More information, Commander.
narcotics, like 250 of those. $250 tobacco. Search after this one to see if there's a system nearby with battle weapons, so we can get some battle weapon commodity in place as well. What the? It didn't buy them. What the heck? Double tap down accidentally, dang it. So I'm really just sending my own Imperial slaves over to sabotage their system. That's what that is. This is just what I'm hiring them for. Go sabotage this station, please. Thanks. And I'll pay off your debt.
Detach confirmed. Departure authorized.
Alright, where's our point of aim? There it is. Get ourselves right past that station there. It's Black Panther. Black Panther Clipper.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Until next time, Commander.
Alright, then we'll have one more jump over there again. Lanai. So guys like Gino and the various other folks involved there, like, got them out of another system recently in like record time, like 3 weeks from like controlling faction to completely retreated. Like, these guys have angered so many people in the community. Back over to Hopkinson Gateway. I really want to also. Really want to get back on the plane the Ghost of Tsushima. I was almost going to do like an impromptu stream, like the other night for it, but you know. We'll see what we want to get up to tomorrow. Maybe instead of Elite, we can do some more Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow as well. Depending if I have anything particular to do tomorrow night. Maybe do actually switch it up. Just even though the schedule said Elite, we could always switch it to Ghost of Tsushima possibly. Want some more samurai game? It was very, very fun and addictive. Got this station real close to that gas giant, though. And apparently they got like some new station out there on Distant World 3's route. Yeah, on their Rurifu or whatever system they're at, like 48,000 light years away. But it doesn't even have Vista Genomics. So like, what's the why we have this support station out there, but it doesn't even have Vista Genomics for some reason. Like, that's kind of silly for a Deep Space Explorer's station to not have Vista Genomics. Watch there be like a CG out there for exploration data. Landing pad 24. And on the pad there.
Touchdown confirmed. Command system shut down. Welcome, Commander.
Alright, let's get this sold. No, not on the black market. Sold. They're legal here to lower their influence. Pretty much they keep telling everyone not to sell their exploration in the past week or two. Yeah. I can't even see in there except for the screenshots I get from some people that'll just post screenshots in places from there. So I even found out about how like the one guy apparently in FleetCom was making a stink about my quote-unquote kill against Rain Man Games earlier, which was really just Rain Man Games being Rain Man Games inside my landing gear. Like... Link's Orbital. Okay, there's a system nearby for tobacco and battle weapon. Some of that. Yeah, someone like linked me this screenshot conversation. They're having a time over the fact that like your kill out in Cocoon Nebula, wherever it was showing up in the Distant Geeks 3, and they're like, yeah, the data's fake. That's not even near Distant World. Over here we should be able to get some tobacco and battle weapons.
You have cleared the no-fire zone. Flight control.
Like 80s Rambo vibes going on. Just pull out our our light machine gun and light up a smoke. Colony. It looks like a colony. Getting closer to links. You know, if they do have a CG out there, I might just have to, you know, load up some weapons on the scouting Caspian. Should be able to handle a few weapons on it and keep its range fairly well. Like even maybe the Caspian's pretty good at keeping its jump range with weight. I could probably even armor it up a little bit too.
Reduce your speed immediately, Commander.
Alright, pad 39. Let's pop on down to that bad boy. Oh yeah, the fact that they're staying at this, they apparently are staying at this particular waypoint for 2 weeks. Yo. So, quote-unquote, people can catch up, but oh, they've had a station mysteriously added, and they're telling people not to sell exploration data. Yeah, I think there's going to be an exploration data CG next week out there. That's going to be their second week at the waypoint is a CG. Battle weapons. 500 of those should be good. Actually, is reactive armor legal there, I wonder? What is all illegal here? What is the world's 3 folks not being able to keep their mouth shut? I'm shocked. I don't know, like, see, the part of their whole issues of stem from keeping their mouth shut about at least their route stuff, like, you know, maybe people would have noticed your average leg distance was wrong earlier if you had, you know, just like done like every other fucking expedition in the history of Elite and just showed your route at the start. Like, or this is this current one where they're like, oh, the people doing the raw runners can't even make it to this waypoint, so they have to like stop doing their challenge this week. Like maybe people could have known that if you just, you know, advertised your whole route in advance. You know, sell people on the fact that apparently there's going to be a station. You could have used that to hook people like you did with Distant Worlds 2. Like some of their decisions. It's just like, why wouldn't you use that as advertising? Unless Frontier told them to be shush about it, but still. They didn't do that with Explorer's Anchorage. That was advertising. I don't know. And yeah, did you see or hear about how they were apparently my quote unquote messing or like my kill on Rain Man, but like just me dicking around with him, right? Like someone in FleetCom was using that as like getting upset about it. They're like the proof that Distant Gigs is padding their numbers. It was just completely unaffiliated me and Ray just dicking around in Cocoon Nebula. Right, no, none on the armor. Combat stabilizer. Okay. And then the other thing we need is... Yeah, no, I just... Like, really? This is so funny because like it wasn't even the whole conversation there wasn't even started by someone that like got ganked or anything. The whole conversation started because someone's like, "Oh, where's the ganker carrier? Why aren't they here yet? I missed the gankers." And then someone linked the someone was like, "Are the gankers here yet?" And someone's like, "Apparently." And then they linked the Distant Ganks 3 list, and someone's like, "But there's one in there that's not even near Distant World 3." which was obviously mine out in Cocoon Nebula against Rain Man, because that's the only thing on there that wasn't at a waypoint.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
But apparently we learned today that you can actually go, like if a Caspian is in the air, they can put down their landing gear. You can get on the walking ramp that has like the little ramp that comes down. You can go up there all the way to the door. The Caspian can close its landing gear and you're safe in there as long as the ship doesn't move. As long as the ship doesn't move, you can fit in there just fine, apparently. The one with the ship moves, though. Because of how Elite's physics engine works. Alright, let's get this contraband back over to Lenny. Lenny. I don't know. What I just find the funniest about it is like, it's like, yeah, I do a lot of actual ganking. Yet the 2 times they have noticed me, both of them were not actually ganks and were just fucking around with friends. like not all the actual ganks I do. No, just the fucking around with friends. Those are the ones they'll notice. like, into this big old blue station. Then we'll go get in our Kestrel in one of their Horizon spaces and kill a bunch of their clean ships for a little bit too. In a cozy way, of course.
pad 17.
Oh wait, is Demiser still in here? I wonder. I was gonna the other week when we did the mining. Then I went to after the weekly maintenance or whatever. I went to look at the leaderboard, and you beat me to spot 10 by like 100 merits or something. It was like something like 100 merits. It was so ridiculous. I'm like, really?
Landing complete. Docking restraints engaged. Report to station services for more information, Commander.
Profit isn't really what we care about here. Also, we do some donations for all the other factions. Let's see how those look. Perfect. Sneaky slight merits there, even though Torval's nowhere near here. But hey, it undermines the Federation because it's a winter system, so win-win, I suppose. Actually makes you kind of wonder if there's actually been any more. 1240 undermined.
Landing coupler disengaged. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Mammoth Corporation reputation changed. Nice. It's the second place faction here. Ah, crap, not the reckless flying. They're gonna hate me in a minute anyway, so we're gonna have a bunch of actual bounties here in a minute when we kill a bunch of their clean ships. Carriers over here.
All clear. Until next time, Commander.
Into the Kestrel we'll go. Mostly got to do hologram kits for the Kestrel, came out like today or recently. I've seen that in the launcher. Down a 7-second mark there. Throttle now that we're in the in the speed zone. About to. Then real talk and get in Stovetop 2.0. Ow. Ran into that, whatever that thing's supposed to be. I don't even know what that thing's supposed to be, but we ran into it, that's for sure. outstanding bounty. I wonder why. Surely not all the kills I did in injury the other week. Surely not. Like 30 random commanders. Now over to Lenny. Now we just gotta find one of the Horizons bases. Then, killing clean ships will also tank their influence down a bit. There, they own that one. They're easy enough. Easy peasy. Even found one of their clean ships right here in orbit. Shieldless Diamondback, even too. What's this NPC thinking, being shieldless in a Diamondback? Are we gonna run ourselves into the rings of this gas giant? Hope not. NPC gank. Continue on our way to our... Oh, I didn't actually bookmark the destination. Changed on me. Dalmas. Away we go. What if they have like a Hazras here or something? Could even work. Actually tried to just killing a bunch of miners in Hazras too could work. How many ships we get down here reasonably quickly at Dalmas? Well, actually, hold on. What might even be better if they have a... They have one of these. Okay. That should spawn even more ships, but let's go down to Dalmas first. Might as well, since we're just right here already, basically. Small frag cannons The model of the small frag cannons are so rusty. Like, do they dig these out of like a freaking junkyard? Like, I want like some nice brand new shot cannons, not this rusty crap.
Target shields offline. Active confirmed. Target destroyed.
He was like at 44 hole. Did I plant him? I actually plant the guy? Funny. I thought I saw another airborne. No, it was just the tower. Something over here, though. Something in the air. Something in the air tonight. Should always be their faction now.
System off. Flight system
And he's dropping mines. Good luck with that, Sighty. Dang it. Kind of hard to hit a small ship like that with just these passies, fixed passies. Dang it. There we go, still got him. A fair amount of merits for this too. Okay, let's go to that one base now though. Right on over to there. They will have a little bit more spawns more often. But actually, since they're controlling too, we could just probably go to the nav beacon. Actually, oh yeah, that could work. That could work too, actually. Actually closest here. One res site. Who owns Hemingway Square? So many options. Yeah, Hemingway Square. Let's go to that. Good old Hemingway. Then we won't have to deal with station guns, and they'll be guaranteed a lot of spawns for them too. Plus, if they win any war in the system, I don't think so. No, but they'll still be their NPCs. At least just no event. Moment now. All Still heartless. It's weird that NPCs fly more unpredictably than players when you're trying to gank them. What is up with that? Stop flying unpredictably.
Target destroyed. Flight assist off.
Try the screening shell out. Oh, heck yeah. And some power play signals, I think. These are painted red, so they're probably power play. Heck yeah.
Conditions offline.
Them taken care of. We get some power play undermining in as well.
Flight assist off.
Is that a Cobra Mark IV? Ooh. The rare Cobra Mark IV. You pretty much only ever see NPCs in them. So few commanders nowadays even still have them that still play.
Target destroyed.
Who are you? There we go. Boop. And boom. Mushmouth's already hostile to me, apparently. Very mushy armor, if anything. Not mush mouth, mush armor. System authority shooting at me. Aim at the dang. There we go. Pop that. You. System authority vessel after me now. Vipers are hard to hit with frags, though. Back here. We got, what are you? You're also a Viper, dang it. Stay there, stay there. this guy dead.
Target shields target shields offline.
Frag's not the best against small, little, nimble ships. Especially the NPCs, which do like this weird slow down and speed up thing.
Target destroyed. Freight shield
It's just like rubber band like crazy.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, 8 kills. Let's try to get that up to 10. Pop right back in there and they'll magically be all gone.
Target shields offline. Routine occurred.
There we go. Orca down. Target mandate over here.
Target shields offline. Freight shield
Another one down there. Way out here it looks like. Oh, type 7. Oh, I don't think I'll make it to them on time though. Maybe, we'll see. Dang it, and they jumped right then as I was about to turn. We got a type 6 over here though. In a wing, it looks like. Wing of 2 apparently.
Freight shield charge.
One of the frags is out of ammo apparently. Closer on them.
Target shields offline.
And summoning an eagle. And they jumped. We're up to 10 now, though. And we're running out of ammo on one of them, so we'll go over there, and then we can switch over and do some of the exploration scouting.
Freight shield drive charge.
Over to our other account, then we'll we have some scouting to do.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Our reputation has been reduced to unfriendly. Oh dear. Well, anyways. Whatever shall I do? even up to on there? 1,475 bounty. Not terrible. Appear to be higher for that many ship kills, though. Right on down to 14. Alright, let's pop on over to our alt now then. Where's my launcher? Sure, I'm not typing my password in the chat. That'd be horrible. God. Alright, popping over here to Commander Kezka, where I have that commander docked out in the Crab Nebula at the moment. I need to do some scanning. I need to see if I can find something interesting between Crab Nebula and another waypoint or two, because there really wasn't much for known POIs out in that area. I have a leg on. We got like one, but like, oh man, we see if we get some more before the expedition. So we got our scouting Caspian out there. So we can move around the galaxy super quick. Let me grab a replacement soda as well. Quick. Alrighty. There's one thing here in Crab Nebula that I really wish FDev would fix, and it affects Crab Nebula, LBN 623, and Orion Nebula as far as I'm aware. You'll see once I get out of the station here. I really should submit like another bug report on this and have people upvote it. But, where's the but? But. Heck is it? Yeah. It's so much worse inside the nebula as well, but it has all these, it's just weird rendering of the nebula. Just all over, just weird blocky texture. I don't know why. And it's particularly Crab Nebula, LBN 623, and Orion Nebula seem to be affected by this. It's really kind of a shame because I really like Crab Nebula, and it's just kind of spoils that POI for the expedition, but it's whatever, I suppose. Let's this weird square nebula. Okay, so from there for our CA8 leg, we were going to want to go up here. There's an optional waypoint that is it's a glowing green gas giant known as Great Orm's Flowers. Hey, what's up? We're doing some scouting for CEA8 here. Trying to see if we can find something interesting to have people stop at along the way besides just the one thing I have on this leg. Otherwise, it'll be a find shit leg, and please find something interesting and submit to GC leg. So yeah, here we are now in Crab Pulsar inside the nebula. You see just all around. It's just all wrong. It's just bad. I don't know why. Well, I don't know what they did to break it. It didn't used to be like that. It used to. Apparently, the issue used to exist on Xbox, but not PC. But now it's on PC. So I don't know what broke it. It was like with the Odyssey. Odyssey broke it. Something about Odyssey's new graphics broke it. But I don't know what. Like. Man, is it weird? We'll just I don't know. We'll just headcanon. The Station X was doing some strange stuff with the interstellar medium density manipulation. They were trying to see some sort of weird tech experiment using hyperdrives, and they did some stuff to like the matter and interstellar. I don't know. They did stuff, okay? And scan system. See if we can find anything that's well for us up in here. Up in any of these ones we'll jump through.
Body 1. Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex entry. Body 5. High inclination body near rings.
System scan complete.
Yeah, Waterworld, but not interested in its own waypoint.
Frameshift drive charging.
GC Achenar Scion. Trinera orbiting Earth-like worlds are in a class case star. That didn't exist the other day, I swear. Well, I looked all around this area for stuff like that. Yeah, astromaps maybe not the best for scrubbing around for that stuff then. Huh. Alright, let's go check that out then. No, not that one. It's kind of on the way, isn't it? Yeah, see, boop, boop. Not bad at all. Let's go check that out then. That'll be a good, actually. I think it could stop for CEA8 then. Who knows what
Undiscovered
we
system.
run into along the way too, because we get undiscovered systems out here too. Rocky Ice Worlds. We should once I get this, like some of the questions I have, like for the route finalization, like trying to find something in here and whatnot. Once I get this scouted, I can try to get the registration form up and then get the expedition all announced. Because we're looking for doing it from the first weekend of June into the first weekend of August is what we're looking for CEA8, if anyone's wondering. Trying to get that registration all up sooner rather than later. 30 stream streak, oh heck yeah. Alright, let's see if the CEA8 Benintino has anything for us.
Freight drive charging.
Scan this one here.
Undiscovered system.
Fuel scooping.
10 buddies, 10 buddies.
Disengage.
See what we get for these bodies. Looks like it's oops all icy bodies though. Fake me out saying that was an Earth-like when it wasn't. Faking out on being an Earth-like too. There's a weird icy body overlap into the Earth-like sector. Alright, here's the
Drive charging.
Aknar's Scion, apparently POI in the GEC. On this one, she has a trinary Earth-like, so that's actually something to check out.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Barely see Bernard's loophole all the way over there. Starting to become part of the galactic background over there. Strong Earth-like static right there. Holy crap.
System scan complete.
Regza. Oh, this is a Regza system too. I assume that's the same Regza that does Explorarium. I can't remember if they were 2Zs or 1Z, but you know. No landables in it, but 3 Earths. Some mapping data on this as well while I'm here that I can sell back when I get back to the bubble. 3 Earth-likes, all visible from each other in a trinary. This one's kind of out there all by its lonesome, and the other 2 are closer to each other.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
These 2 right over here, right orbiting each other real close. I'm actually living in this system too. Once a space race happened, you'd be able to have people populating 3 whole different planets. Not just sending down on some moon, you'd be populating another planets pretty quick. Probably a lot of panspermia between them too.
Surface scan complete.
Sort of like you can just look back and they'd see the other Earth like just real small in their skies, but they would see it. The third one is even smaller, but you can still definitely see it. Those mapped. Okay, that's a good one.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Let's see what we find if there's anything else between these 2.
Drive charging.
TFB now.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
There'll be a lot of undiscovered systems out here, so a good chance there might be something kind of cool that nobody's been to yet. Oh, that's right. There's a supernova remnant as well, apparently. My ADMC's route patrol scanner thing.
Undiscovered system. Body 8F. Offset ring orbit.
Kind of an interesting there. A lot of moons in this system, that's for sure. 10 GA. Interesting. 10 GA. I don't think I've ever seen that. Quack. Bastion over here. Quack. Nobody moons this one as Quack. Only when he redeems Quacks. No, other people redeem it sometime. People just don't seem to do the Quack of Dawn very often. Quack. Maybe I should just rename it first, and then people would probably do it a lot.
9F. High inclination
Quack.
body near rings. Offset ring orbit. Multiple criteria met.
Stuff on the other side of the sun real quick.
Disengage.
There we go, Quack. Okay, where were those Quack?
System scan complete.
There we go. Okay, Quack. Let's see. Had a 9GA Quack. Which is a lot of moons with a moon of its own. Quack. 9F had the multiple Quack. Would have been this one Quack. I think in the last 5 streams I was the one who redeemed this despite always arriving later. Quack. Yeah. People don't seem to like redeem the Quack of Dawn Quack, even though it's supposed to be like a first redeem Quack, but is what it is, I suppose. Quack. Oh, let's see what 9F looks like. Quack. I don't know if it's necessarily close to the rings to be like worth a POI, but it's definitely interesting. Quack. It's gonna have a nice view or not. Quack. Maybe a little far. Quack. A lot of people lurk too, I think. Quack. Massive mod pack for RimWorld. Quack. Okay. Making your own mods, or just like a compilation of a group of other mods or whatever kind of thing, like a mixtape of mods. Quack. You see, struggling to load it. Quack. Other people put on too many Skyrim mods at once. Quack, and it just won't even load. Quack. To add any didn't have bios, right? Because they're auto scanned. Quack.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
200 Steam Workshop mods. Holy crap! A lot of mods for a single game. Quack. Seems like a lot, at least. Quack. Seems like it was like holy quack. A lot of mods.
Orbital flight engaged.
Alright, we can land down here. At least get a kind of an interesting view of that parent body. Quack. It's kind of not necessarily terribly close, but it's there at least. Quack. Then right next to this crater, perhaps. Quack. Cardo's 350. Holy quack. Whoa. Why do you need that many mods? Quack. There's a lot of cosmetic mods or something, or like little like this mod adds like one thing or something. Seems like a lot of mods. Quack. I don't know. I've never really modded games too terribly much. Quack. Usually, like with Skyrim, it's usually just like some bug fixes and some texture packs and stuff. Quack. Probably the most modded I ever did was that, but like not terribly many. Quack.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you gotta get the Randy Savage Dragon mod, you know, Quack. And then the mod where it rains Thomas the Tank Engine. You always have to have those mods. Every game has those, right? Quack. First footfall here. Test our blade of armor a little bit, which is actually not really a blade of armor because I didn't equip that on this thing, Quack. Because even the lightweight of blade of armor is not 0 tons like it is with the normal. Alright, a supernova remnant around here though. See Yoi die. HU. E33 Quack. That one might be a little worse. We're already visiting on Nebulae. The black, oh, just a soul black hole in a nebula though. That might be some really cool views. Because one of my favorite systems is that. One of my favorite systems is Weepew AAZ. AAZ80, I think. Yeah. What's it? What was it? Right? Electric. Okay. There we go. Reported by Kiska. E174. Yeah, there's another one that's just a black hole in a planetary nebula. Some interesting lighting effects. Let's see if we can go check that out then. I could always have that just be an optional, then the ones whack. Coordinate mod for this Geneva list. The only thing it does is keep track of the war crimes you commit. Oh, that's always important. You gotta always keep track of your work suggestions.
Frameshift drive charging.
Or at least you know your high score.
Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
How hungry am I? I don't know, not terribly. I had dinner before stream. Whack, how you doing?
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
It's really yawning because I woke up early. Burger. Sandwich and mustard. How they have the mustards. That game just somehow invites you to commit a little bad things. But what's your high score so far of war crimes? Future sandwiches could be teleported. I hope so. That is what we need teleportation technology for, a sandwich teleportation.
System scan complete.
Just food teleportation.
Frameshift drive charging.
We also need falling cars. Why do they need to fall? Oh, talking. Why do they need to talk though? Like, I really hope we don't have falling cars. That sounds dangerous. You just go outside and it's raining cars. Done some things in previous playthroughs.
Undiscovered system.
Fuel scooping.
The Cars films.
Disengage.
That just sounds that sounds creepy. I don't want my Subaru having a personality. Rocky ice in here, not really Earth likes. There's lying. It's raining cars, it's raining cats and dogs. But what if it was raining cars? Just like terminal velocity cars falling out of the sky. Discovered system pretty impressive. Not I guess not really terrible. It's all, you know, billions of them. I'm out in fairly unexplored spaces. I'm scouting for the expedition that I'm planning to have here in June. I'm gonna find stuff and waypoints we can put on the expedition. Oh my gosh. All over. Where is this other planet, though? Holy crap. Wherever it is, it's not on the orbital line. There it is.
System scan complete.
This is really, really inclined. How the chance of Meatballs Cars Edition, apparently.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, you're just sitting in your living room because it started raining cars. You just have a Buick in your fall right into your kitchen. And then a Honda falls into your living room, and then all of a sudden there's a Chrysler in the bathroom. Where stuff here in ports or facilities dock at? There's actually one not too far. We actually started at a station down in Crab Nebula. Just we're not terribly far from still, because that's where we started off from. Crab Nebula down here.
Body 8. Undiscovered system.
It's like, yeah, like 500. We're not terribly far. There's a station here in DLY D9.
System scan complete.
That's just the star. Yeah, planetary nebula we're headed to here, though. If there's just a single black hole in it, so we might have some interesting. It has landables in it, like that other system. But I know, like that, it could have some interesting lighting effects on the planets because the only light in the system would be coming from the ionization of the planetary nebula. Yeah, no ports or facilities to dock at in a lot, pretty much any of these systems. System nobody's ever been to and might not ever be to again. So it's kind of the cool thing with exploration too. It's like, you know, you're the first here, and you might also be the last here. You know.
Undiscovered system.
18 bodies in this one. Asteroid clusters. Metal contents. System giant. I don't know. You can't really name systems, though, to be fair. I don't think the station naming would even allow you to name it that, though. gas giant cluster here. Let's see what we got around it.
System scan complete.
Nothing particularly interesting here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Closer to our supernova remnant. No supermassive black hole in Triangulum Galaxy. Yeah, is it that one's a dwarf galaxy, right? I think.
Fuel scooping.
And then, a good view of CEA8. It's fitting nice and neatly into the little circle there. Hey, Anonymous, how's it going? A little bit of actually discovered system now, but let's see what all it has for us. Star forming region stars so close to each other that they act as one gravitational object, powerful enough to gravitational glue to keep together along with the dark matter. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of like dwarf galaxies do it like that, where it doesn't necessarily have to be a supermassive black hole. In there, smallest of the regular galaxies. Ah, fair, yeah. Okay. It might not necessarily be a dwarf galaxy then. At least smallest of the ones that are around us, at least that we could see. Probably some weird, other anomalies and stuff out there in the billions and trillions and quadrillions and however many other galaxies are out in the universe.
Frameshift drive charging.
Pretty much nearly infinite possibilities of how other galaxies can be. I mean, heck, we know there's quasars out there for have basically the exact opposite. Their supermassive black hole is so massive that the entire galaxy is just bathed in an amount of X-ray that would just be immediately lethal to like any life in that entire galaxy. Like, it's so much mass. Yeah, those quasars are just insane. All right, see, do we have any landables here? Because that'd be the interesting one. See if we can get like a good. We do have land. Okay, let's scan here. Any life forms too?
Body 1D. Methane atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex entry.
1F. Gas giant orbiting. Okay. Huh. That's a weird configuration. Having the gas giant be the final moon. So we got here around 3 now. This system's not undiscovered. No, I don't think there's any undiscovered planetary nebulas left. I think those have been well and thoroughly discovered. I still need to scan it to actually get the data myself and be able to see the stuff easily. And it'll also tell me if there's certain life forms and stuff. K moon, that's a rarely see Ks for moons. Got a pretty interesting like layout of stars and stuff too. None of the other ones are stars, right? There are stars. I thought it said it only had a black dwarf when I looked. Black hole. T's on there. I swear I saw only a black hole, but maybe I'm just
Body 2E. Methane atmospheric landable with life.
the DSS just flickering black real quick. It's so.
Body 2F. Nitrogen atmospheric landable.
A lot of bodies there though.
May host a new personal
high
codex
biological
entry and has
value.
high biological value.
Don't mind if I do.
System scan complete.
That's 2F. Is it? Bunch of biconcaves. Is there any footfalls left in here? On the dang thing. Yeah, I don't think there's even any first footfalls left. They're very, very popular destinations. These. The Ori. I want to see this thing. Ori real quick. Such an interesting little layout. Yeah, way out there compared to the others. I'll take the money. Money on the codex. But first, we can play around in the black hole. Stardust expansively destroys or ejects its planets. Yeah, then sometimes it'll reforms planets and stuff back from the coalescing stuff. Actually, some of the first discovered exoplanets were around a neutron star, and so the official IAU name of that system is Lich, because it's like the system died and then resurrected some minions, sort of thing. Is why they named it that. It's it's a bunch of planets that have been reformed from the corpse of its original star. Where'd that black hole go? some of this not? Unless they're just YouTube shit. Hold on. Yeah, planetary nebula. It means the nebula itself is planetary, not that it's itself to do with planets. But after a long time, the planetary nebula will recoalesce back down in, and that can then form another star or other planets. So it doesn't necessarily, the planetary nebula itself doesn't necessarily have anything to do with planets, but after enough time, it can recoalesce down like that. After it no longer is a nebula anymore, because eventually the planetary nebulas will return into and recoalesce. That's basically what happened with Lich. But otherwise, yeah, the definition of planetary nebula is just a nebula that is itself planetary to a single star, that it orbits that single star. Run into this dang thing, and dang it, trying to run into the darn black hole and have some shenanigans with its lensing. There we go, I think. There, now we can get it all trippy. That angle there is kind of crazy. Let's head over to 2F now. Around. Get all trippy as we leave. Woo! It just snaps back into place. Just appearing more foreground than this one should be. Sloop around to this planet here, and there's some poncho species that is highly valuable and we need for our codex. Ones with said stratum tectonicus that is worth 19 million base. Grant, I'm pretty sure someone else has already footfalled this one. Scanned it.
Surface scanned by 50.
We probably won't get the first bonus on it.
Body
Surface
2F.
scan complete.
May host a new personal codex entry and has high biological value.
Although watch someone watch someone like Mathis and didn't know it was valuable and didn't want to deal with this like tiny little area that it's supposedly in. Holy crap. It grows in like this one place on the planet.
Flight engaged.
Like red right next to that blue with my glasses. So weird. Just the wrong kind of separation. There's like a slightly just black border there. Alright, so should be some concha down in those valleys. Somewhere down here. There's the Osseum. More of the Osseous. Where are the conchas? Where the concha be? I think this might be concha.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Flight assist off. Flight assist
Let's land here then. So small. Heading. Might have to land on something more smooth back there. Thought I saw something blue there for a moment. Maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Got some blue there. Real finicky blue. There we go. There's blue. That mountain with like the gray stripe there's kind of too.
low gravity warning.
really drop the SRV straight out. No regards at all. Interesting looking coloration when it combines with the atmosphere of this planet. Where that concha was now. Go like this way on that mount. Somewhere around here, I thought. I apparently never applied the paint to my Scorpion, though. I just noticed. Gotta get that done. Here's the Concha biconcavus.
Concha biconcavus confirmed present. Base value 19.01 million. Minimum sample distance 150 meters. First partial sample collected.
People have definitely sampled this before. Nonetheless, I see that in the EDMC now.
You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample. Second partial sample collected.
Hopefully some more this way.
You've traveled over 150 meters from previous
There
sample.
we go, there's a little right there. There's third sample. That'll at least get us 19 million. Easy 19 million. Well, I'm gonna check that mountain out.
Sample collection complete.
Do like a mountain hiking event here. Such decent size. Getting back into our darn thing with that little dropout's gonna be interesting too. Yeah, there's some more biconcavus. It's even closer to the ship than the first ones. Now I just gotta line up with the hangar, which is over like an overhang sort of dropout thing. Dropped me out earlier. There we are, actually. mound over here is. Could be a decent size to the top there. Like interesting where it has that little gray band on it though. Actual height measurement for this part here. Like 2 kilometers up there, isn't it? Uh, 3.5 kilometer sort of dome. Kind of a range up here too. SRV race down the side of this mountain. Hey, Father Bill, how's it going? How's it going? What's going on over there? Welcome in, Raiders. NiamhKami. I'm doing some scouting here for an upcoming expedition of mine. Looking around for cool places and whatnot. We're here at in a planetary nebula. But what were you getting up to today, Father Bill? And 0707, thank you for the haul. The follow. Thank you for the haul. Thank you for the follow there, Long Hauler 2300. Welcome to the Storm Chaser crew. Yeah, we got a nice little mountain here we found as well in this planetary nebula. Otherwise, we're going to continue on towards this glowing green gas giant that we found. Possible optional and all the mustard, heck yeah. Alright, Yowzy? Trying to find anything interesting around this area that I can add for like a waypoint on my expedition. We're just doing some exploring for a little bit longer today. Hopefully you had a good stream. Make sure to take care of yourself and all that good stuff, Father Bill. And thank you for the raid. I'm always much appreciated. And everyone, again, if you're not familiar with me, NiamhKami. I do a lot of Elite Dangerous streaming as well as some various other games. We're currently doing a playthrough on Monday/Tuesday, depending on time zones, of Ghost of Tsushima. And then a lot of my other streams are, besides that, those are Elite Dangerous. And some various exploration, run the whole really gamut of Elite Dangerous content.
Freight drive charging.
Alright, let's see what this system has in store for us, see if it's undiscovered or whatnot.
Fuel scooping.
Looks to be a discovered system.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Alrighty. Nothing particularly interesting there, so we'll move on to the next one. Otherwise, we just kind of chillin' vibe here tonight, just exploring, listen to some lo-fi. Alright, let's see what we got in this system now for us.
Fuel scooping.
So that's discovered as well.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Hop on to the next one. Belle de Fontenay. Supposedly a POI. Oh, I won't say what it is though, because BDSM is having issues right now. Alright, move on to the system then. See what we get in this one, see what we can discover now. So we got the water, the streamer there in the chat. And casting some line in the water I'm drinking, apparently. See what you catch. Oh, and an adorable jellyfish plushie. There you go. Alright, let's see. Do we got undiscovered on this one?
System scan complete.
But it's just 2 stars. Either way.
Frameshift drive charging.
Some of the needle in the haystack type you get with exploration. As you just series of systems that are like, oh nope, nothing here.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
And had to recast the line. Let's see what we catch over there. Orange spined unicorn fish. Alright, let's discover scan this. See if we get undiscovered system here.
Undiscovered system.
Yeah, undiscovered system. But it's just a star.
Disengage. Frameshift drive.
It's just a star.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, was this one undiscovered? Discovered, but no football bios. See what these things supposedly have then. Looks like this might have been a pre-Odyssey visit. Then this guy came through.
Body A11. Argon atmospheric landable with life.
These, okay, 1, 2. A lot of ice balls though in this one in case. Hey Oasis Icebreaker, how's it going? How's it going? I'm doing well myself. doing some scouting here for our expedition I'll have upcoming here in June. Find some stuff for a certain leg. Area's a little sparse here for known POIs.
Body B2.
Sulfur
Dioxide
it's a bacterium, though.
with life. May host a new personal codex entry.
System scan complete.
Alright, those just dead bacteria. Continue on to the next system, see what we get over there. Alright, let's scan this one, see what we get. Not necessarily undiscovered either, but... Oh, 24 bodies, and whoever came through only... This is like probably before December 7th, 2018 even. Looks like they just honked and moved on. Interesting. The system's not undiscovered, but like most of the bodies are. Pretty much all but one of the bodies is discovered. Do okay. Get on any of these. Gas gen over here probably has a decent amount of moons on it as well. Zoom out quite yet there. Another gas giant pair or two. Throttle quadrants.
System scan complete.
Because of that, though. Alright, anyways. Nothing particular here, though, unfortunately.
Frameshift drive charging.
scan here. What do we get? What do we get?
Undiscovered system.
Undiscovered system of 13 bodies. Let's see how if we end up with lucky 13. Unlucky 13. Got shot with ammonia-based life. Okay. Red one. Should always check for if they're glowing green. Crazy for two glowing green gas giants being so close to each other, but yeah, it could happen.
Close binary relative to body size.
System scan complete.
Three B and 3C, eh? Close binary. Let's go take a look at those. See if there's anything worthwhile for a view or anything. Should be double binary here. Looking like one, so it must be pretty close. Still looking like one even. We're just 4 light seconds out, it's barely more than a point. Real darn close, that's for sure.
Surface scan complete. Surface scanned by 50%.
Oh, just like lava spots and vents. Okay.
Surface scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
All right, let's see what MXC has for us. 5 jumps to the glowing green gas giant, apparently.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Flying in the sun, scoop up some fuel.
Discovered system.
Another 13 on this one.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
It's oops all icy bodies though here. lost all icy bodies here, apparently.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, hopefully we get something here before the glowing green gas giant.
Fuel scooping.
It's not necessarily undiscovered.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
At least nothing too crazy.
Frameshift drive charging.
Scan in here. Is this one going to be undiscovered? Not undiscovered. Let's see how the 22 bodies looks, though.
Frameshift drive charging.
Scanner on this one. Let's see what we get. Not just the star, apparently. Oh, there we go. Great Arm's Flowers is the next one there. Or was this Streamer Blush? It was one of the two.
Frameshift drive charging.
Actually, I should have this one already scanned. In any case, let's go over there and check it out. Do need to actually radio scan though. Got to do the radio thing here at least. Gas giants and all that scanned. This side of the sun though, because it's blocking some of them. All right, let's get these scanned. Then we go check out the glowing green gas giant.
Body B4B. Non-atmospheric landable with life.
Oh, and we have crystalline shards in this system apparently as well. That's Bravo 4 Bravo, I believe it was. Come on, bodies. There we are. Asteroid clusters. All of those. These bodies. Alright, and the cluster of stuff. Gas giant looks like here. And then all of its moons.
Body A6D. Close binary relative to body size.
There's binary on those as well, apparently, here. Maybe they had the green one? No. Green one on the skin, I wonder.
Body A4B. Ammonia atmospheric landable with life.
A lot of
May
life.
host a new personal
A
codex.
lot of possibilities, at least.
System scan complete.
There we go. And then LVY D11B4 is this one here. 195,000 light seconds in there deep, but we got Super Cruise overcharged now, so it's not as big of a deal. Zoom all the way over there pretty quickly. We have a lot of fuel on this bad boy as well. We have like 4 extra fuel tanks, so we can SCO for quite a while in this Caspian. The idea I made with this thing is a Explorer Skies that could get like almost all the way across the galaxy without needing to refuel. And like if it's doing neutron charging, it just could go ridiculously far. Then I was able to get from Rendezvous Point back to the bubble without even refueling, which is crazy. Slow down there. This group with gas giant and moons right up here. Get some good lighting on it as well. It's like we're on the approaching from the dark side relative to the B star. Not needing to overcharge. Whoops. There we go. Glowing green gas giant. There's my... Get that in the full screen temporarily. There we go. Now it triggered. Out. Oh, right. Okay, so next waypoint. Scout towards. Towards the youth. Look and see. Towards NiamhKami. Plot that direction. Low density part of the arm, aren't we? It's an arm gap or such. Plot the route to. Here, let's see if I plot a route to this far. So I kind of just went that far. Okay. Let's see what kind of route we get there for the next little bit. A lot of that's probably going to be tomorrow's stream in any case.
Frame shift drive charging.
Systems here. World's been loading for you about 20 minutes. Yeah, alright, you might need an SSD at that point. Sounds like you got some hard drive loading times going on there. Hard drive loading times on an SSD. That's I don't think that's too good looking. Not looking too good there. Yeah. Yeah. Conflicting mods or something, I imagine. Yeah, it's on your SSD, but you're getting hard drive times. It's your SSD's emulating a hard drive. Just a hard drive emulator, right? People like to emulate old tech, so you got SSDs emulating hard drives now.
System scan complete. Fuel smoothing.
Geez, this one's also just a star.
Frameshift drive charging.
Body 8. Undiscovered system.
Contrasting mods. Like an undiscovered system here, it looks like. Let's go and scan that while we scoop fuel. Maybe we'll be done scooping fuel by the time I'm done scanning.
Body AA. Argon atmospheric landable with glide. May host a new personal
Some
codex entry.
touch features that are unexpected.
Body A2. Carbon dioxide.
Oh, 23 minutes. Hey, at least it loads, right? You just got to make sure never to close it unless you really want to go through all that again.
System scan
Just leave it constantly open. That way you never have to sit through 23 minutes of loading again.
Frameshift drive charging.
Start at 32. It's just it's the palindrome mod you installed. You restarted at 32 and then it took 23.
Undiscovered system.
Mod all about palindrome timing. If you were to restart at 41 minutes, it would take 14 minutes to load, you know? That's how it works, right? You restart at 5 minutes after hour, it takes 50 minutes to load. You really don't want to do that one. You'd rather restart at 50 minutes after the hour. And that way it only takes 5 minutes to load. Or, you know, 10 minutes after the hour, so it only takes 1 minute to load.
System scan complete.
Let's see, 5 was an unmapped terraformable? Say? No. 1 was. 5 in here. Why did I hear 5? Where did I hear 5 from? Go ahead and start a new save, see what happens. Perhaps you just take down the power grid in your state. That might be how it's done. Still tweaking the mods. Oh, okay. You gotta get that palindrome timing mod out of there, though. It's all mapped out.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
All right, Shadgay H&M B490. Let's see what that has for their last system of the night.
Undiscovered system.
Undiscovered system. Let's see how many bodies we have. We have 8 bodies in here. The radar scan out. What kind of goodies we can find here. I think it's just going to be mostly ice in this Rocky, though. Just doubling the mods. They're doubling the game code base with just the mods alone. So very heavily modified.
System scan complete.
Alrighty, well, I've got to get some rest here, so... Look here. Looks like Rain Man's still alive. Not anyone else I really know that's in elite category. He's doing No Man's Sky. What's Minnie doing? He's doing some sort of retro thing. Let's go get a raid over to Rain Man. Mini usually ends around this time anyways. What's the plan for the weekend? Well, that's it. Tomorrow we'll do probably some more scouting and elite. I could really want to get back into Ghost of Tsushima, but probably do some more scouting tomorrow and elite, and then maybe Sunday we'll do Ghost of Tsushima, in the category to be determined day there. Yeah, there we go. That one there. Maybe some category or some category of Tsushima there. Do some category of Tsushima. That's right. For that day, and then we'll do as well on the long day because everyone will get back into that. That was really fun. Samurai game going. And then let's get this raid over to Rain Man Games. They're continuing their Carrot Loves Microplastics stream-a-thon. Get that raid over there. Get the raid messages there copied. If you haven't already, whichever one is you have the emotes for, that is. And he's flying. He's doing some exobiology in a mech. Apparently, it looks like. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there, but it's there's no min in the sky. That's all we know. All the min rained out of the sky at some point, and so now it's. Someone's knife on spoiling it. All right, well, everyone, I'll see you tomorrow, and see you next time. Bye bye.